Alright, this is video 3 on how to plant tomato plants. You do the exact same thing for pepper plants. So for doing tomato plants, if you notice, my tomato plants right now have about, well, they're at the point where they have to be transplanted. Okay, this is week 5 from the starting date of where I dropped the seed. Not when they sprouted, but when I actually put the seed in the soil. This is exactly 5 weeks to the day. Okay, so you can see these are celebrity tomatoes right here. I started transplanting them yesterday. So basically what's happening is they start off in those flats, which is 72. Okay, and then I put them in these 3.5 by 3.5 by 3.5 inch pots, and there's 18 to a flat. So 18 to go into 72 4 times. So one of those trays makes 4 trays. Okay, so you can kind of see how many that is. And I've got, like, between tomatoes and pepper plants, I've got 8 to do. So I'm gonna have a greenhouse full of tomatoes and peppers. Okay, so let's show you now. Okay, so here's a flat right here that I've already started. Okay, so what I do is I just take the whole flat, sit up here. Okay, it takes me exactly about 50 minutes to transfer 72 to here. And here's the method I use that I found that's the quickest. So all I do is I mix my stuff, my perlite, my hummus, and my peat moss in here. And I got a video to show you how to do that. Okay, after I mix it, I take my shovel. Okay, and it's a scoop and a half to fill, well, almost fill this bucket. So I know that if I fill to about right here somewhere, that is going to do a whole tray. Okay, now I left 3 of them blank to show you. So what I do is I get a scoop that much, and then I quickly throw it in a hole like that, so you can see how quick that is. Pretty quick. They get much quicker. Then you notice it looks different. It looks different because what I've done is I just take and hollow out a spot about a 1/2 inch from the bottom, and that makes it so that I can sit the plugs in. Okay, now hard to do this with one hand, but I should have my tripod set up, but I just got so much to do that I just don't have time to go get all that. So here are the plants, nice stocky sturdy plants. So I squeeze the bottoms a little bit like this to get it to come out. You can see it's starting to get root bound, but it's not so bad. In fact, it's not root bound at all. Okay, you can brush up, you can rub a little bit if you want to, but really at this point this one doesn't need to be rubbed. You see root development all around the outside, but it's not starting to really coil. It's not really tight yet, so it's fine. Okay, so then I sit this in here. Okay, I actually go through and unplug, and I sit the whole tray full first. Then after I get the whole tray full of plugs, then I just come back like this. Okay, I normally do 2 hands. Okay, and then you just pack it down. Okay, it's important to pack it around those roots, especially around the edges, because the plug is, in the center. So we want to pack the soil around the plug so those roots can transfer. Okay, so I pack it one time, then I come back with another 1/2 handful and fill it in. Because what happens is with tomato plants, they will grow roots up if you bury them deeper. So transferring them to another cup is better than starting them off and leaving them in this big cup, because it allows roots to grow up the stalk further. So I get an extra inch of roots developed inside these cups like this. So once I've done that, then they look like this. Okay, so that is video 3 on how to transplant your tomato plants. And you really just want to look at them. It could be week 4, could be week 5, depends on how much sunlight, depends on how much you fertilized them. They're growing pretty quick. You'll be amazed at how big they get the next 3 weeks. They've got a great root development right now, and they're pretty bushy. It took them 2 weeks before they noticeably even started growing very well. Well, I mean, it took them, 8 or 10 days just to pop out the ground, if not longer. So they have taken off in the last week and a half. I mean, they've grown an inch or more, and grown a lot of true leaves in the last week. When transplanting the pepper plants, it's exactly the same as tomato plants. I just wanted to show you a couple. You can see that I do it almost to the leaves that fall off. Can't remember what they're called, but basically all the true leaves are up out the pot, and I plant them the same as the tomato plants. So just refer to you'll see me planting at the beginning of this video. I know I planted tomato plants, but you just do the same thing with the pepper plants. So it's the exact same thing. So I'm not making another video, to show you what I've already done. I'm just showing you what the pepper plant looks like in the pot, and it's no different than a tomato plant. I pretty much plant it all the way up to the leaves that die off. Those are the first leaves that come up whenever you first plant the seed. So that's what I got growing on today. Thanks for watching the Oliver Garden. Please subscribe if you have not. Have a great day. Bye.